Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. It's fairly late in the UK, about 11 PM, and I've just seen Sledgehammer tweet out their weekly update for Call of Duty World War II. Now, I've got a bunch of other things that I want to talk about with regards to Sledgehammer that I'll be doing in another video another day, but for now, I want to specifically call out their Nazi Zombies update within the weekly update because this has taken me by surprise. They say, and there's no other context to this at all, this is directly what they say in this part of the update, Drostan Hynd's background. That's right, they don't introduce it, they just say Drostan Hynd's background. Drostan is a former humanities professor from the University of Edinburgh who flirted with the occasional black market art theft. He was caught by the Metropolitan Police and given a choice: go to jail or help the MFAA Program reclaim stolen Nazi art. He made the choice to help, but hasn't lost any of his rougher edges, as we see in the maps. He has a wife and newborn daughter at home, and is willing to do whatever it takes to get back to them. That part of it is pretty standard stuff. I mean, we can kind of infer those things from the quotes that he has in the maps, and to be honest, I think it's a bit weird that they're giving us information in this way. In a weekly update, they're telling us the story. What? I mean, I guess it's their way of trying to just give us more flavour for the world, and I suppose it's not something I dislike, but it seems a bit strange. But the thing that's really interesting is they then have another paragraph which they seem to title "A Dead Tongue." Professor Hynd has been gathering notes he collected from Straub's files in Mittelburg and Heligoland, musings on the speech of the undead. He is ready to share his working theory on this corrupted language, so get your pencils and papers ready? Huh? What? I don't know if it's just because I've been a bit out of the loop recently doing university work. Like, I've really been focusing on my final year project, so I haven't had as much time to sink into keeping track of what's going on at Sledgehammer Games and the kind of thing that they're aiming to do with these weekly updates and what have you. But this just is weird. Why? What? Why are they telling us the musings of Straub via Drostan, via the Sledgehammer Games community update? I just don't get it. I think that this is a bizarre way to go about it. We've had a lot of teasing from Cameron Dayton in the past about the fact that the undead have a language that we haven't figured out, and in Final Reich we were kind of exploring it a little bit, but no one really made any progress because it seemed like a hodgepodge of all sorts of different languages. And then in Darkest Shore, we have the Moiklers who say Mutter, which is German for mother. They've got a little bit of kind of English in there, or rather, sorry, they've got a little bit of German in there, a specific German word, which we translate to a specific English word, but beyond that, there's not really any clear, flowing narrative coming from the zombies themselves that we sort of had, I guess, in a similar fashion with the Apothicons in Black Ops 3, and the Keepers as well. But to give them a language is cool enough, but to then give us the language in the form of the community updates, it seems, is just a bit strange to me. I mean, I just wasn't expecting this. But we might not be getting it in the updates for all I know, because they're saying that Drostan is ready to share his working theory on the corrupted language, so get your pencils and papers ready. But we don't know if that's going to be coming in a future update or in a patch in-game. I mean, are they going to give us some kind of new menu option or something in the headquarters or a trailer? I'm baffled by this, but I wanted to update you guys now because it's interesting info, in my opinion, that has me asking all sorts of questions about why they're giving us the information in this way and what it might mean for the days, weeks, and months ahead, okay? I've been MrRoflWaffles. This has been a little bit of an update on the secret language of the zombies in World War II. It's a bit of a breakthrough because it's the first kind of news we've heard about this in ages, so a breakthrough on the secret language front, fairly exciting, and hopefully it leads somewhere fairly soon, okay? I've been MrRoflWaffles. Cheers, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.